Hey YouTube. Today is, I think, like the 28th of April or something. So a couple days, actually it was like yesterday. Ben had a radio put in his car. He tried to be like 60 something bucks. No, it was more than that. Like 200 or so. Well, he only had 60 some. I had 200 because I was gonna buy a GoPro. I think it was a GoPro 3 or something like that. I don't know. It was like $200 to $300 for one, and then there was one for $199. I was gonna go for the $299. It's a good thing I didn't buy it first. I had to buy his radio. So, yeah, he told me and Ben it would have been 200 some bucks. I have the receipt somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So, no biggie, I guess. He just paid me back. So yeah, this is what it looks like. There is no cassette player, or CD player, sorry. It goes all the way up to 40.
I promise you, Tina, I don't want to sound cold-hearted.
You know, and you got all this bass and crap here. This is talk radio, I think. Some kind of talk radio. Power, go backwards and forwards. It has USB, SD card, and an AUX for like your iPod and stuff. It stays it stays blue, so it won't change any color. The volume goes up to 40. This doesn't glow or anything. This did not come with it. This was a cord for your iPod. It's by Samsung. No, by a different company. So, took basically this whole dash off. All we had was this on here when we brought it. So all he had to do was take the old radio out, and put this one in. Probably took, I don't know, 20 minutes, and he got easy 200 some bucks. So let's turn this off, and that's what it looks like.
If your station doesn't carry the next hour of Dawson McAllister Live,
Blue.
You can still hear the show by clicking the
you can do
online button at facebook.com/Dawson McAllister.
Let's see.
Dawson McAllister.
Bass.
Dawson McAllister.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Back to bass.
My name is Andre. The only thing that really kept me going positive was sports. I did
Front, reverse, you know, or rear, sorry.
My team went to the Nationals, and I missed
Loud.
that 'cause I was locked up. It got so bad where I'd go in the courtroom and there'd be like 2 fully loaded folders on the judge's
Stereo,
desk, and
volume.
stopped using for a day and showed the team. It was the first day to a new life. Team challenges made
You know, these are all some kind of other buttons here I haven't looked at yet. I gotta look through that. Read the instructions. This is, let me turn this back on. What happened yesterday. I don't get it. Does everybody love the front seat? I just don't get it. I really don't. Well, I'm doing my paper route, and we get to Plainview because my friend had to go use the bathroom, and she's like, I get the front seat when we get to Plainview. Okay. Why do you want the front seat so bad? I just wanted it, you know? She just wanted it. So Plainview to Roch all the way back home, she had the front seat. I mean, I didn't care, but it's like, why the front seat? What's so weird about that? Tell me, guys. You guys tell me, why is the front seat like the best to sit? I don't get it, you know? So I bought his radio. I have to wait a month or so. Maybe next month I'll get my GoPro. And we might do some tape when we go on the bike or something, if, you know, Dad doesn't have to be in any of it. You know, if it, where I can put it all. Helped my friend move from the upstairs room down in her basement today. So, just got back probably like at least 2 hours ago. Drove the van there and back, free gas. The van is like right there, right where my finger's pointing. I'm sorry you can't see it. But, yeah, I got back a few hours ago. Did some shopping, I guess you could say shopping, at Big Lots. That's where we bought the cord and other things like that. Couple accidents, not seeing it but hearing it. Roundabout in Roch. My boss called yesterday when my phone was on, and then it died on me, so I couldn't call her back until today. She's like, well, can you do me a favor? I'm like, okay, what's your favor? Well, we have a new customer on the paper route, and she said, I'll give you $10 if you go back to West Newton, which isn't far. It's just like a couple miles out of Kellogg. I'll give you $10 if you go deliver this paper. Oh, okay. So she added the $10 to my paper, my check. So, I didn't mind it, and I drove the van. I needed practice anyway. Then we took the van to Pepin and back. Gas went up. Quick Trip in town here, and then we went to... We were passing through BP. Excuse me. And it was still the same price as before, so they didn't even know it changed. So we went home. We only have a Quick Trip card, so no BP card. I had cash on me. And so Ben's like, well, you pay for gas now because we need it in this car. Now it's a full tank. Full tank somewhere, like right there. If you can see it. Sorry, you can't. And $28. So I said, you just deduct it or whatever from my paper out check when it comes. So he'll do that. I mean, I don't need the GoPro right now. Everybody in the family thinks it's a waste of money, but it's my money. So, got a free toothbrush from my grandpa. I'm going to try that, some kind of toothpaste Ben got. He says his teeth get whitening more or whatever, so I'm going to try that. He gave me a free tube because I bought him two muffins. So, he said that's a fair trade. So I said, okay, I think that's a fair trade as well. So I got a free toothbrush, which would have cost at least $10. It's a powered one. I got it for free. Just got to disinfect it. Because my grandpa used it once. If, I'm probably just going to go buy the tip. You can take the tip off, throw that away, and go buy a new one for like $1 or $2. So I might just do that instead of just disinfect it. I'm just going to go buy a new tip. And use it, and we all should be good. Haven't been on a motorcycle this year, and my dad he's had it out for a while. And, the truck is down at the dairy now, at my dad's business, and my dad and Amy went to a movie, and Dad's like, well, I need this truck at the dairy right now. So Ben drove the truck, I got in a van, I had to get my neighbor, and thank you again, Scott, sat in a passenger seat of the van with his ID, and drove him down to the dairy because I need a licensed driver. My mom's not legal because she doesn't drive. So he says, I am a pretty good driver. And I am. Went and picked up Ben, took him back. Tested his radio out like I don't know how many times, at least 100 times so far. Had a campfire Saturday. Tested out his radio, pretty good. Locked ourselves in the trunk on purpose because he's never been in his trunk. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Oh, I want to go in my trunk. Hey, the thing glows. There's a little lever in the back that glows in case you get locked in. So that glows, which is pretty cool. And I'm like, well, that's cool. And then they're like, go in, go in. I'm like, you want me to go in there too? Yeah. So I went in there. And he's like, wait, I'm going to try to lock you in there. I'm like, okay, well. He's like, it won't work. So I just opened it. I was like, it does glow. It's pretty cool. After that, that would have been Saturday and part of today. And, now Logan's parents, or at least her mom, is okay with me driving with her or her daughter. They're okay with me driving now, which is cool. Logan really wanted the front seat when I picked her up. She's like, I want to drive. well, I'm driving, Logan. You're gonna have to get in the back. Why? Because I need a licensed driver because I don't have a permit. And I was talking to my grandma and grandpa today, and they're like, well, you know, it's been about 3 months. It's already been 3 months. Holy cow, right? You know? I probably putting on a couple thousand, maybe 3,000 miles already because I love to drive. At least on that van I put a few thousand on. Sorry, you still can't see it. And they said, well, you know, get it soon. I'm like, well, I'll get it probably, let's see, it's April, probably in like June. So June or July, so probably like the 6-month period. So I might just do like then. He said I'm still getting over just a bit to the yellow line. Well, which I think I am, so a little more practice on that, and then I should be good. I'm good on my turns, my stopping, my taking off. So I'm good with that stuff. Except one day I did come in a little too fast with the trailer, and I flipped those fucking those cases on the freaking road for going on a tight turn and taking off fast. So yeah, I still need a little practice. So in the 6-month period or so, I can go take my test. I don't know how much it's going to cost because I didn't take this the class. And when I get a license, I'll probably be taking this Cavalier on the route a few times myself. If it's okay with Ben, because he paid $3,000 for it. His flag. Or I'll be taking the van or someone else's car just to get enough money to buy my own car. And I'll make videos of that and stuff. Yeah, I actually did a cold start today on my 83 Honda Shadow 750, the one I am going to keep. Yeah, people are like, you gonna keep that bike? Yes, this is the one I am keeping. One hit wonder. That's what I call it. Wow, one hit wonder. One hit on that starter and it started with just like, I think it was half choke. Pretty good. 22,000 on it, yeah. My uncle Jeff came by and we were talking about bikes, and he's like, well, I got this guy that really needs a bike, and you know, he'd pay almost $2,000 for it. Like, I think he said like 15 or 16 he'd pay for it. That's 1,600 or so. And he's like, well, I got a nephew that is working on a bike and he might sell it for you. And I'm like, you talking about me? Yeah. I ain't selling my bike. I said, I'd rather starve. I worked so hard getting a bike, so hard working on it, and I'm not selling it for $1,000. My price range for a bike, I know this is way out of this. You think I'm going to be stupid. $6,000 to $7,000, then you can have it. Because I can go buy a nice one for $6,000 or $7,000. Yeah, I'd rather starve than sell my bike. That's, to be honest, yes. Yeah, I'd rather give a leg than sell my bike. And that's, to be honest, yes. I ain't lying. I love that bike so much. Yeah. And there's a road down by West Newton. There's a bridge out. That's been out for since, I'd say, a few days or weeks or something after Christmas. They're not even done with it. Probably be freaking half the summer until they're done. Time is running low. I got at least 5 minutes left. So they're not done with that road. Sucks. What else do I have to do? Yeah, nothing really. The people that has not driven with me would be my grandpa Bud, my grandma Katie, Mom, and Grandpa Chuck. So 4 people. Yeah. 4 or 5 people. Yeah, one of those numbers. Yeah. In that 3-month period. But everybody else has. You know. I'm going to do a nighttime vision, which is like right here. And more talk. And tomorrow, when Amy's in school and all, I might go for a little test drive. You know, if Ben wants me to drive or not, I don't care. And I'll show you the radio, and if we don't go for that ride, I'll still show you the radio. And my dad's bike is in the garage over there. Sorry, you still can't see. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'll show you the bike. And he has one bike still in the porch there. Yeah. And we got the snowmobile still sitting out here. We might be taking that to the dairy in a few weeks or so. So, it's been busy this weekend. Running low on cash and paying people to buy their things, and then they pay me back. I still gotta buy my battery, which I gotta pick up at least 3 weeks from now. I think it's been almost a week. Yeah, he said 3 or 4 weeks. So I set a date after. It's going to be probably like a month and a week before I pick it up. Like if you count the weeks, you know. So my dad is going to pick up the part for the 4-wheeler tomorrow. If not, at least order one. So if not, I'll have to wait another week to fix it. So, and I got garage sale stuff in there, and I can't do anything with it sitting there. And they ain't having garage sale till next weekend at least. So if I do videos, it's gonna be just updates or cold starts, because there's crap in the garage and I can't move it. So, or at least wait a few days before a video. So, yeah. Yeah, and when the guy, he took a special antenna and put it in the car here, and it's, the speakers sound way different now. The speakers sound like subs. You know, like he put subs in here, because they sound way different here. I'll show you. I'll even show you here.
Dad, because he was an alcoholic?
Yeah.
Let's
How's your
go.
relationship?
Sunday. That's 15. It goes all the way to 40, but I don't want to blast everybody up. So yeah, they're loud. Very loud. And watch this. Before my video dies here. Makes a weird dinging noise. You hear the dinging noise? Never in my entire life have I ever heard a dinging noise like that. Before that radio was in, it was a weird dinging noise. Now it's different. Yep. So that's weird. Well, my video is over. You know, I'm done with for tonight. I will probably do a video tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Thanks for watching.